Hi, in this video we're going to take a look at Amplify Fusion's Amazon SQS connector and component, and we are going to first create an Amazon SQS connection, and then we're going to use it in an integration that will listen to messages on a queue. So I'll use this test queue, and then we'll have another integration that will actually publish to that queue. So let's get started. Let's start with the integration that will listen on the queue. So let me create a hello AWS SQS listener. And what we're going to do is we're going to create an event, and we're going to use the SQS receive message listener component. And it needs a connector, which we don't have yet. So let's add. And let's create an Amazon SQS connector. And you see we need an access key and secret. So let me get my access key. And now let me get my secret. And the region is, I'm in region US East 1. Okay, so US East 1. Let me click update. And then we can test this. And here we see that it worked. I can now close this, come back over here, open up my listener event, click refresh, and there is my AWS SQS connector. And then for the queue name, we can just grab it here and paste that in, and we'll leave everything else for the default for now. And we are basically done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post whatever message I get to webhook site. We've done that in previous videos. So I create an HTTP client, and I will use the connector we created in our prior videos, client webhook site, and I will just grab the body that I receive and just publish that to there. And this is my webhook.site connection and URL, and I use that in my connector. All right, so that's the listener. Let's also create a publisher. And click create. We'll put our typical scheduler here so we can run this using the test button. Let's put a 60-second scheduler on there, and here we will use our SQS send message. And let's grab the SQS connector, and we need our queue name again, and that goes here, set value, and I do need a message body. Let me grab some JSON that I have floating around. So here we have an array of contacts. I'll click save and then save, and let's just enable our listener. Let's confirm that webhook site is empty. Let's come back over here to our publisher. All right, so this is the publisher, and if we click test, that ran, and we got our contacts here at webhook site. Obviously, we can also look in the monitor on the listener, and we can see the listener did receive the message, obviously, because it published it to webhook site. So in this video, we saw how we could integrate Amplify Fusion with Amazon SQS and deal with message queuing services. Thank you. Bye.